He left me in the parking lot, and I never saw him again. I ran after him through the crowded parking lot, my heart hammering like it would burst, but he didn't slow down. We had been together for 3 years, and that night he told me he was just done. I begged him to explain, but all he did was shake his head and keep walking, leaving my hands grasping air. People stared, honking, passing by, but I couldn't see anything except the hollow space where he used to be. Earlier that evening, we had been laughing over takeout, joking about moving in together, even talking about weddings. I thought everything was perfect. Then, out of nowhere, he got quiet, scrolling through his phone, his face blank. When I asked what was wrong, he said nothing, and the nothing itself was terrifying. I pressed, tried to touch him, to make him look at me, but he pulled away, muttering about needing space and figuring himself out. By the time we reached the car, he had already decided. I tried to follow to grab his arm, but he spun around, kissed me on the cheek, and said, "I can't do this anymore," like it was nothing. My mind refused to comprehend it. How could the person I trusted most suddenly disappear from my life? I stood there, frozen, as he got into his car, started the engine, and drove off. The next morning, my phone exploded with texts. Friends asking if I was okay, me realizing I didn't even know where he went. Days passed. Weeks passed. He didn't answer calls or messages. Eventually, I found out through someone else that he moved across the country without telling me, leaving me with nothing but memories and the echo of his last words. I went through the motions, work, friends, trying to eat and sleep normally, but every empty seat, every silent text notification felt like a knife twisting. I questioned everything. Our conversations, our plans, every moment that seemed so real. He hadn't cheated, hadn't yelled or fought. He just vanished, like I had been a character in a story that he no longer wanted to write. Months later, I finally stopped looking for him. I forced myself to accept the absence, though the pain lingered, raw and unhealed. Love can end without explanation, without closure, and sometimes the hardest betrayal is not a lie or a betrayal in action, but a complete disappearance, leaving someone to grieve the ghost of a person they thought they knew.